Let us now hear an opening remark from our dynamic principal, Dr. Wilma Werigine M. Villa.
My warmest congratulations to the graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021. Allow me to salute all of you for your amazing academic accomplishments amidst this complicated and challenging situation. I am saddened with the fact that your final year at KAISEC and multiple opportunities to celebrate your crowning achievements are being impacted by this global crisis. I am confident that we will be a resilient community and that each of you will not only persevere but learn from this experience. Indeed, we will learn much from this extraordinary challenge. You are a champion, ready to apply your acquired knowledge to enhance and advance this world we live in. In the midst of this global change, it is very important to pause as we acknowledge your resilience, intellect, and grit. You have met all the academic requirements of your program and were forced to immediately learn the larger life lessons of nothing is promised and the uncertainty of tomorrow. Your adjustments and preparation for the future is going to require practical skills that exist beyond face-to-face and virtual classroom instruction. I encourage you to remain focused on a strong will to finish your studies. Remain steadfast in the knowledge that your KAISEC education and the relationship you made in the learning you achieved and the experiences you had during your time here will serve you well in the years to come. Continuously enhance and guard your mindset. Remain optimistic and ensure that your inner voice is an encouraging coach and not a negative critic that hinders active progress towards your goal. Continue to feed your intellect and spirit with information that uplifts and nourishes yourself. You have proven your incredible abilities over the course of your studies. Don't just get ready. Be ready for all the world has to offer and adapt accordingly. If you cannot find an opportunity, create one. Life is a journey, not a destination, which requires continuous growth and persistence. We are proud of you and excited to share in this victorious moment. Remember, as you move forward to accomplish what you never have, you must do something you have never done. Congratulations and good luck.
To hear some words of welcome, let us have on screen Carl Cleo T. Raz, Grade 10 sign.
To our honored guests, DepEd officials, KAISEC head, members of the faculty, schoolmates, our distinguished class of 2021, family and friends, good morning and welcome. With this year's theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, it is my very great pleasure to welcome you all to the 2021 Moving Up ceremonies of Kalibo Integrated Special Education. I extend my warmest congratulations to all of us completers in the K-12 program today and acknowledge the support that has each one of us along the way. To all the family and friends with us today and to those who could not be here and watching the ceremonies via Facebook page or other social media platforms or thinking of us as we celebrate this moment. Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement you have offered, and in many cases for the sacrifices you have made so that we could learn the entire modular curriculum designed for this pandemic time. No words can express the joy that I feel for the opportunity given to me to deliver these welcome remarks. On behalf of the KAISEC class of 2021, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to our parents, who are patient and kind. To our friends who have been with us along the way. It's not yet over. We still have a lot to learn and a lot to dream of and pray for. To Kalibo Integrated Special Education Center and to our teachers, forever will be bringing the values you have taught us. We will continue our journey as a KAISEC leader not only for Western Visayas but for the Philippines. We will never forget you. On a personal note, I would like to thank my classmates and friends for being the avenues where I have developed my passions. For my mama and papa, nanay and lola, brothers, sister-in-law, and nephew, I love you all. Well, we did it. We all accomplished one of the major early milestones of our lives, the grade 10 completion, amid the pandemic. This is a major step in the journey of our lives, one that should be recognized for its immense significance. It is an act not only of personal commitment, but also one of pride. We all work hard to get to this day, and our work did not go to waste. A grade 10 completion is a wonderful tool in this world, one that opens many doors of opportunity for anyone who is lucky enough to have one. But this is not an end goal in itself. It is instead a part of a larger journey of life. Wherever your future takes you, let it take you somewhere. Life is a journey, and all accomplishment we achieve during its course should be taken as a starting point for further achievements. Our completion of grade 10 should serve as such a launching point, projecting us to wherever our futures are meant to take us. Whether we finish our education at grades 11 to 12 and land ourselves a career, take up a trade, or further continue our education at college or vocational technical school. But before we can begin to reach for the stars, there is one more personal milestone that we all need to reach. And that is finishing the K-12 program. Life is about growing, and being in our programs give each of us a new opportunity to continue growing and to learn new skills that we will carry with us for the rest of our lives. And we don't have to stop there. This moving up has already shown us how capable we all are of accomplishing our goals when we commit ourselves to them. I hope all of us here today can take this personal accomplishment as an example of how anything is truly possible when we put our minds to it. As we all continue on in our lives, let us take each new problem on with confidence, knowing that we have achieved great heights and are equipped with necessary tools to tackle our futures. The road that lies ahead won't be easy. There will be obstacles and missed exits, potholes and roadblocks. There will be times when each of us will feel like we cannot possibly go on. There will be times when each of us will think he or she is alone, a back against the wall. But we are not alone. We are all in this journey together, especially in times of pandemic and disasters. We have made it this far. Why should we back out now? Nothing worth a while is easy. And that includes making the most out of our futures. But that doesn't mean we give up on ourselves. We will keep pushing because we know we can achieve our dreams and because we are worth it. From this day forward, let us make each decision with our best interest in mind. Let us believe in ourselves so that we may reach our goals and fulfill our dreams. Let us be the best that we can be, so that we may fill our lives and the lives of those closest to us with happiness and pride. We have already taken the first step by making it this celebration today. Now, it's time to take the next steps in the journey that is our lives and begin to build our future. Congratulations to our class of 2021! Salamat Kimo! Salamat Kaiser!
At this juncture, let us hear a message coming from our DepEd Secretary, Leonor M. Briones.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. Uh, this year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So, congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so, thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So, congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be sure, be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
And now, let us hear another message from our school's Division Superintendent, Sir Miguel Mac D. Aposin, CESO 5.
It is with great joy and thanksgiving that we congratulate our completers and graduates this school year 2020-2021. We thank the Almighty God for granting us the grace to survive this school year in the midst of unprecedented challenges brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. Our sincere felicitations also goes to the many kind-hearted individuals and institutions who helped see us through these trying times, the parents, as well as family members and friends of our learners, school officials, teachers, and other school personnel, our community leaders, government officials, and the many other stakeholders who tirelessly supported our initiatives to ensure continuity of learning. The overflowing acts of support and generosity that we witnessed and experienced this school year encouraged us to continue with our efforts to ensure that the education of our young people is not sacrificed during this pandemic. This is reflected in our theme for this school year's end of school year Rites, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Truly, the school year 2020-2021 has been a difficult and challenging chapter for all of us in the education sector. However, we are glad because it has also been a school year where we experienced the unity and solid response of various sectors in ensuring that the right of our children to inclusive and quality education is not curtailed. Further, concerted efforts were put in place to give priority to the safety of our learners from the health risks of COVID-19. To our completers and graduates this school year, this momentous milestone in your life should be marked with gladness and appreciation. You have shown resiliency and perseverance during this trying time. The experience will hopefully give you the courage and confidence to face life's challenges ahead. Remain steadfast as well as focused on your goals, and above all, nurture your faith in God. Lastly, in behalf of the entire DepEd Schools Division of Aklan, our heartfelt congratulations and our prayers for the safety and good health of everyone. May God bless us all.
And now, to hear some inspiring words, let us have on screen Ma'am Arlene I. Regalado, District Supervisor of Kalibo 2.
Greetings to all the graduates, completers, honor pupils and students, parents, teachers, school heads, and stakeholders. As we unfold this very challenging school year, 2020-2021, I feel so inspired and motivated because we have survived this with flying colors. When we started and opened this school year, we have one common feeling of uncertainties and kept asking ourselves, kaya ba natin ito? This graduation and moving up ceremonies, Recognition Day and Completion Awards Day proved that we survived the challenges and the very tough situation that we have been into. We proved that in the true spirit of resiliency in every Aklanon, we produced a champion Aklanon child. To all of you, never give up on what you really want to do. Keep on dreaming and move forward to a place that would place you new steps of change. Remember that success is not just good luck. It is a combination of hard work, readiness, thinking of better opportunities, and timing. Congratulations! I am very proud of you. Godspeed, everyone.